Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is the LEGO Technic Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut, set number 42173, consisting of 801 pieces and rated for ages 10 and up. It is a great introduction to Technic building and will be my first official Technic build other than the garbage truck, with details ranging from the moving engine components, functional steering, and doors that actually flip up. This is sure to be an entertaining build. Originally released in August of 2024, this has been in my backlog for quite a while. So stick around as we explore the Technic world with the LEGO Technic Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut. I'm Mighty Joe, and you're watching. What's up, all you vibers and subscribers? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Brick by Brick with Mighty Joe. On today's show, we're going to be delving into the world of LEGO Technic. Now, this is the very first LEGO Technic set I ever purchased. I got it at Walmart for about $48, $49, and it's been in my backlog for quite a while. Now, I did come across the LEGO Technic recycling truck that I ended up building before this, so I kind of looked at that as a little taste of what Technic is. Having built several modulars with Technic structures in the middle, I got a little bit of experience working with Technic, but not a full Technic build until I built that recycling truck. Now, that recycling truck was really simple to put together, and I have to admit, this is a small Technic set compared to some of the ones I've seen out there, but it's a really cool looking set, and I really liked it enough to buy it to try it. My son Caden has built the yellow Bugatti, and he sat there and built it straight, and it took him 6 hours. I don't know how long this is going to take me. As I said, I've never built a Technic set before, but I'm excited to give it a try, and I really do like the look of it. And after seeing so many Technic displays on people's walls and shelving, I'm afraid I'm going to end up buying more of these. I didn't used to like them because I didn't like the way they looked so open with no windows, and it was just like a skeleton structure. But this one's got some shape to it, and that's what drew me to it. So let's go ahead and get it opened up and see what comes inside. All right, so first thing we have is our instruction booklet. Appears mine is a bit damaged. I don't know why it's cut. I may have done that myself when opening the box, but it's still going to serve its purpose. Opening up the book, you can see that we do have clear and concise instructions. Parts are easily recognizable. So this should be a typical LEGO build with a Technic flair. So I'm excited to get that done. I know there should be stickers in here. There they are. They remained in the box. They don't want to come out. But here we go. It looks like we have, 23 stickers. That's okay. I'm not afraid. All right, let's get these parts spread out and see what they look like. All right, so looking at our spread, we have our 7 bags. 7 bag steps. We've got our sticker sheet, and we've got our poor instruction manual that I guess I managed to cut through 22 pages when I was opening the box. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited to start this, my very first official Technic build. All right, friends, these are the bricks. Now let's get them all put together and get you a quick review of the LEGO Technic Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut hypercar. Are you ready? Let's go! All right, friends, that's the build. Now let's take a closer look at my very first Technic car, the Lego Technic Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut hypercar. You know, for my very first official Technic build, I'm pretty pleased. It was rather enjoyable. I'd say about 95%. I did have one issue, and that was with the door mechanisms. I followed the instructions exactly to the T, so I thought, and I even looked at the designs and I looked at the diagrams to make sure that everything was facing the way it should be. I installed it, and once I got to the point where I was actually putting the assembled doors on, they wouldn't sit down right. So I actually had to disassemble that mechanism while it was connected into the car and reassemble it through trial and error to get the doors to sit down right, because they were staying too far up and they wouldn't shut. But other than that, real pleasurable build. I am looking forward to my next Technic build. So let's take a look at the car. Now, of course, right here we do have the traditional Lego Technic knob that does steer the wheels. It's not connected to the steering wheel, but regardless, I really like that you can steer the cars around like that. Really cool. We've got this nice design. Here's one of the things I told you I didn't like when I would look at Technic cars, and there's all this empty space here. It looks like the car is not complete. Like there should be something here. But I get it. I understand that this is how the designs are. Um, I'm still pleased. I like the way this car looks. Looking at it from the back, it's got a really cool, mean look to it. Really nice. You've got the stickers here as a cool little ghost sticker there. I'm not too familiar with the brand, so I'm not sure why, unless it's because it says vision. It's like a vision of a ghost. I don't know. But I love the fins up here. The stickers are really nice. The trunk does open to reveal moving pistons. So right here, as you roll the car forward and back, you can see the pistons do go up and down in the engine. That's always been a cool feature for the Technic cars. Do like that. So a really cool looking vehicle. Looking at it from this end here, you've got a nice sticker element right there. We do have the cool looking taillights right here. We've got a sticker of the wheel with the brake calipers right there. And then we've got just regular spoke wheels on the front. The design for the front here, I found a little lacking. Matter of fact, right under here, you can see that I have a 1x1 tile. That was a 1x1 cheese slope that really didn't allow this pole to lay down as far as it should to emulate the windshield. And also underneath this assembly, I added a 1x3 plate to raise it up a little bit so that this could lean better. I think it's got a cleaner look. I really didn't like because it was kind of like this, sticking up, and it needs to be further down towards the roof of the car. So, yeah, only little modification I made. Other than that, I do like what Lego have done with the design of this Koenigsegg. I'm going to show you the doors opening now, and then I'm going to show you that they're not going to want to close all the way when I'm done. But right here, the doors do open up, and they sit out like that. So it looks really cool. The only problem that I had was when I do put the door back down, it stays up. See? And the other side, I believe we'll do the same thing. You can see inside while we've got that open that we do have some sticker work in there. Right there on the door sill plate, it says Jesko. We've got sticker elements for the seats as far as the seat cushions go. And there's also a sticker element here on the steering wheel. Kind of hard to see. And it's in there. But this mechanism right here is what I was talking about. I had to rebuild it several times. And then the doors, they don't want to stay down. They stay levitated a little bit. And the only way I was able to fix that was to, I don't know if I can do it now that the roof is on. All right, I can pop off the dashboard with the steering wheel on it. Oh, speaking of which, there's the sticker for the steering wheel. And then come in here, and these gears, the best thing I can do is move them as close in as I can to lower back the doors. So I'm more than likely not going to be opening the doors anymore after this review, because that's too much of a hassle to have to try to fix them. But yeah, good looking hypercar. I'm really happy with it, and I'm glad I was finally able to build it. All right, friends, that's going to do it for this build and review of the Lego Technic Koenigsegg Jesko Absolut hypercar. If you enjoyed this build and review, do me a favor and like the video, comment down below, share it with your friends, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like to pick up one of these awesome building sets for your own, I'll drop a link down in the description below where you can pick one up. Until next time, folks, take care of yourselves, and just remember, when life starts getting you down, just take it brick by brick. See ya!